easy. I shake my ashes to pay off your bills, now they trying to read me. And I'm about to run out if a bitch talking sleazy. Don't gotta pretend, bitch, it's real on this end. Better duck when you see me, cause I'm with the cover, and we don't talk for nothing. Manifesting my words so you get what you heard. You just pray we ain't blessing. Sending shots and you running, cause you scary, you bluffing. Talking shit in your music but can't ever prove it. You standing for nothing. And I'm getting paid, and I'm in their way, but what they gon' say? I'm putting money in all of my pockets. We ballin' out and we splitting the profits. I never caved, I took what they gave, made it my way. And I'm about to ride that shit straight to the tropics. Ain't by no bum shit, little bitch, we got options. That's what I'm saying. I got them shaking, thumping their chest cause they know that I'm slaying. They can't control me, staying below me. Go get your man cause you know that he own me. You want it slightly, you want it tightly, cause you'll be damned if I let a bitch bite me. You don't excite me, but you can try me. Running this shit, bitch, and I'm on the spree. They ain't on my level, I'm lifting. These bitches, they broke, they don't spend it. Talking that mess, you to think that they with it. But ain't on no broke shit, I grab it and flip it. Cause I get the money and hoes. It's pussy and rose. Say I ain't the shit, but you can't. And until my money don't fold, and the safe is so full that I gotta resort to the bank. Till I got so much damn ice on my wrist, you to think that that bitch must be sprained. In it till death or until I afford to have my mama taking her baths in champagne. I am the queen and these bitches my pawns. Just watch out for every damn move that I make. For your fucking sake, I'm taking all of their bags and their fans, and I won't leave a trace. I'm getting paid, and I'm in their way, but what they gon' say? I'm putting money in all of my pockets. We ballin' out and we splitting the profits. And I never caved, I took what they gave, made it my way. And I'm about to ride that shit straight to the tropics. Ain't by no bum shit, little bitch, we got options. That's what I'm saying. I got them shaking, thumping their chest cause they know that I'm slaying. They can't control me, staying below me. Go get your man cause you know that he own me. You want it slightly, you want it tightly, cause you'll be damned if I let a bitch bite me. You don't excite me, but you can try me. Running this shit, bitch, and I'm on the spree.
Alright, welcome to So Good the Podcast. I'm Katie. Let's get the show started. The record is by Lena Dre, Spree. I'm not sure what's going on, having technical difficulties, but I have a lot of things that's on my radar I'd like to bring to you all's attention. Before I get the show started, my thoughts and prayers goes out to everyone, every hour, every minute, every second, every day is a tragedy happening in the world today. We got to take care of one another, and everything will be okay. Starts with yourself and your loved ones and everything that's around that you care about. You handle that part, everything else, it'd be a little easier for you. So I have a few things on my radar. I know this week we have a lot of youth that are graduating, going to prom, things in that nature. Shout out V, she's definitely graduating very, very soon. She has prom this week, I believe. I'm looking forward to that and taking photos with the family and seeing her, grow up right in front of our eyes. But at the end of the day, these youth will be choosing these universities and institutions to help build their foundation if they haven't had that already from their home. Look forward to educating themselves, taking courses to better their life, not only for them, for the ones that they care about the most. I just want the young students, to do their homework and research on the university that you choose. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Not all, but most of these universities, as of late, does not really care too much about your well-being. Not all, but most. So I would like for you to pick wisely, young ones, and live out your dreams. What's on my radar is that it might be old news to most, but new to some others. Like, most of the HBCUs aren't owned by people of color, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just the fact that these institutions are teaching you what they want you to learn. Most universities, teach you to become an employee. There's nothing wrong with that neither, if that's what you choose to do. But at the end of the day, it was never really created for you to become a boss or someone that's of ownership. Not all, but most people become employees. Some become owners, and some hire those who was in their class and or field. There's nothing wrong. That's what make the world go round. But the systems that's being taught, academics, it's their game for the lack of term. Whatever game that you partake in, you got to follow their rules, codes, statutes, some laws. At the end of the day, it's just whatever game that you choose to play, you have to follow the rules, and not there are consequences behind that. And that's why I would like for people to make the best decision, whatever it may be, and or do their homework or research on the games that they partake in. It's a lot of games being played, and I just hope you play the best and play the best cards that's being dealt to you. But what's on my radar? Ring. I know most people I've been seeing or noticing, people have like the Ring camera at their home. They're on my radar. The FTC distributes $5.6 million in refunds to Ring customers from privacy settlement. The commission is disputing over 117,000 PayPal payments to eligible Ring owners. The smart home security company owned by Amazon found itself in the crosshairs of the Federal Trade Commission back in 2023 over some serious privacy missteps. Now, over 12 months later, the commission is sending $5.6 million in refunds to customers as part of the settlement Ring agreement to last year. The settlement stems from changes that Ring failed to properly safeguard video footage from its popular doorbell cameras and indoor security cams. According to the FTC's complaint, Ring employees and contractors were able to access customers' private videos without consent for purposes like training, AI algorithm. Even more concerning, the earlier regulators found that the Ring neglected to implement basic security practice, allowing hackers to breach customers' account and gain control over cameras and video between 2016 and 2020. The FTC didn't. It was calling it an egregious violation of users' privacy, pretty much. Under the terms of the settlement, Ring had to delete any unlawfully obtained video content and agreed to much stronger security measures going forward. But the biggest immediate impact in the $5.6 million the company paid as a fine to the FTC, which is now being refunded to affected customers. This week, the FTC announced it is distributing over 117,000 PayPal payments to eligible Ring owners, which I stated, who had devices during the time frame when unauthorized access occurred. Customers have 30 days to redeem the payment before they expire. While Ring seemingly downplayed the innocent, telling the Associated Press that the bad actors took emails and passwords stolen from other companies to unlawfully log into Ring accounts of certain customers who reused the same credentials across multiple sites back in 2019. The revelations paint a troubling picture of lack security and oversight at the company. Previously, there was reports that they revealed not only did the Ring give broad video access to the staff and contractors, but some of the employees even took advantage, viewing thousands of video clips from female customers in private settings like bedrooms and bathrooms. One particular distributing case involved an employee who was only caught and fired after another coworker noticed their inappropriate snooping on customers' video. For customers considering Ring or other smart home cameras and security products, this saga underscored the importance of vendors establishing righteous safeguard and earning trust. After all, you're effectively giving these companies a window into your private space. It's very unfortunate that these things are taking place from Ring cameras, from TV, smart TVs. They have a plethora of different ways to hack into your home, your very private home, setting in your bedroom, as they stated. It's unfortunate. Doesn't matter the institution or corporate America, business in corporate America. People business practice is not good. These companies have been around for quite a while, and they've been doing it for quite long. And it seemed like, in 2024, everything that was done in the dark is coming to the light. Doesn't matter what industry you partake in. No, it doesn't matter what service and a product that you give to the people. If you're not doing right, it's coming to the light, and it's most likely going to be on my radar. So, at the end of the day, I don't knock no one hustle, whatever they see fit, that they feel as though what they need to do to make their funds in this tough economy. But at the end of the day, every choice has its consequences. And it's very unfortunate for the people that's giving their hard-earned money to those that they just feel securely about their information and just great business practice and customer service. It's like they just don't care. They don't care if you get the proper service or the product. All they care is just making a transaction and or sale. They don't really care about you that much. Most, not all, but most. Next on my radar is, I know it's pretty much, tax season is not pretty over, but it's rounding up. But someone's on my radar. What is it called? Campos tax? Campos tax? It's a Campos tax service. It's a scandal. Sister plead guilty to multi-million-dollar tax fraud. 3 individuals associated with Campos tax service has admitted to a $3 million tax fraud scheme are scheduled for sentencing in August. The individuals identified as Gloria Campos and her 2 sisters, Elizabeth and Gloria Romo, were participants in a elaborate scheme that defrauded the IRS of approximately $3 million. The fraudulent activities were conducted through Campos tax service, where their women manipulated the tax filings to unlawfully benefit that the clients. The IRS has investigated this tax fraud scheme for several months. All 3 suspects are now awaiting their sentences hearing in August and are currently released on bond. The IRS and the law enforcement agency work tirelessly to identify the individuals behind this scam and hold them accountable. Such scheme undermine the integrity of the tax system and negatively impact honest taxpayers. Legal experts believe that the sentences in August will serve as a strong deterrent from others, considering the tax fraud as penalties for such crimes can include substantial prison time and hefty fines. Taxpayers are reminded to exercise caution and seek tax professionals for their financial needs. Individuals aware of fraudulent activities or suspicious practice are encouraged to contact the IRS on their local authorities immediately. Community awareness is critical to preventing similar schemes and ensuring compliances with the tax regulation. Like I said, people that have their credentials or license to service you seem as though that they are not doing what was told to do by their own rules. They pretty much looked up to par. They have most likely has a great presentation and well groomed and dressed. They do whatever it takes. Being in the sales department, customer service, a long time ago, still is. But at the end, long time ago, they used to inform certain employees that was behind the desk when a customer want a service or product and they want, let's say they didn't get what they thought they deserved and they wanted a refund. The employees was taught to, not give the customers refunds. Maybe store credit or whatever the case may be. You do whatever it takes to not get a refund. So that type of tactic or business practice, just give the people what they want. You can't satisfy everyone. There's never all of anything. But for the most part, if you give the people what they ask for, that's pretty much it. You did your job. That's what it's all about. These people are saying they giving the customer services, but they're not giving it to them. They're taking the information and using it for whatever they want to use it for, and the customer asks for that. So that's not good business practice. So at the end of the day, be mindful of people who you give your money to. Like I said, it's up to you to do your own research and homework. I'm here to bring the news and tell you the truth about these companies in corporate America that's taking your money. So at the end of the day, just do your homework. Take a little bit of time to do research and homework on companies that you give your hard-earned money to, and everything. You have a better chance out here, because in today's time, it's getting worse. Next on my list, payment processors. It's on my radar. There's a lot of stuff going on. The FTC cracks down on payment processors for facilitating a fraud. On May 1st, the FTC announced a settlement in federal court in the Northern District of Georgia against a payment processing company, along with its former CEO, senior and vice president, for the company's role in the handling transaction for debt relief company engaging in fraud. The defendant has agreed to a settlement that includes a $10 million payment to compensate affected consumers and tighter restrictions on future business operation. According to the FTC complaint, the company processed payments for a debt relief company previously sued for fraud, despite substantial evidence of the company's deceptive and fraudulent practices. The payment processor ignored various red flags, including warnings from the internal fraud monitoring team, evidence of high chargeback rates, and direct advisories from credit companies, and continued to facilitate the transactions for the debt relief enterprise. This even extended to advising the debt relief company on how to best avoid detection of its improper activities. In addition to the $10 million civil money penalties, the company is also barred from servicing high-risk clients, including those that participated in debt collection and relief activities, as well as the flagged by industry fraud monitoring programs. Yeah, it's a whole lot more. That's another big-time industry. It's a lot that's taking place with these storefronts closing. More people are selling products online. I commend that. There's nothing wrong with that, because a lot of these, like I said, storefronts and these brands close it down because of a multitude of different things, mostly for thefts, and they're losing money. They're losing a whole lot of money. So a lot of people do have these these payment processors, and they getting over on that one. It's people just might need to just detox all the way around, continue to who they do business with. Not always the flashy one is the one that you need to do business with. It might be the person that's first time in the industry, in the business. I know it's a risk with that too as well, but it's a risk with anything. What was taught pretty much, traditionally taught, you might got to detox. These brands, these products on shelves, and what's being sold on these websites and things of that nature is coming out that they're not good. It's either that they're connected with something that's not good, or they're just not doing good business practice in general. I would say we should definitely try something else. But it's up to you. To each his own. I'm just here just giving you the information that could definitely help your household. It's not last but not least, it's always a company releasing people. It's never stopping. It's like every week there's always a new one. Might be a day or two now. But what's on my radar, this is very interesting. So Crown Resorts, they are on my radar for releasing. They're having some job cuts. But this Crown confirms, initially with 1,000 job cuts. The Crown Resort, one of the leading gambling and entertainment operation in Australia, was tangled in a legal handle for a few years after two probes into its operation claimed breaches of anti-money laundering and other regulation. The operator was accused of collaborating with junket operations with ties to the criminal organizations. As a result, Crown was found suitable to hold its 3 casino licensing. Subsequently, the operator agreed to collaborate with the gambling regulators, in the country and invest money to address the potential deficiencies. In 2022, Crown was acquired by the Blackstone from a whooping AU was 8.87 billion, which was equivalent to 5.8 billion US dollars. Now, a newly released report suggested that the restructuring initiated by Crown, meant to address weak economic conditions, may result in job cuts by Crown Resorts. On Monday, that the Australia Financial Review reported that up to 1,000 jobs across 3 of the operators' casinos may be affected. What it says, expected to affect Crown casinos in Melbourne, Sydney, as well as Perth. The move comes as a restructuring. I mean, a lot of these companies, some we've been talking about, they've been pretty much above water, contingent to the economy, making money. Most of them are downgrading infrastructure. They just cutting back because the technology is getting so much better. With AI and all these different things, and they just cutting costs. Not having too many people come in office. Even people that's at home working from home, they cutting them back as well. So they just downgrade. That's just what happens in business in corporate America. But I know most people might say, what does that have anything to do with me? Because I don't work in that type of industry. Yeah, maybe not, but someone that might do. Yes, it was in Australia, but it's like a domino effect. It's like it starts from the top and then goes all the way down to the very first level. And that type of industry, gambling industry, someone gonna have to replace them. Someone will replace them. Not them per se. They just downgrading infrastructure, but any other institution, corporate America, they provide a service or product, and they can't stay in business, someone's going to replace them. And at the end of the day, I say, why not you? Why not you? We need more innovators. We need more people creating something that will make the world better, for the most part. Now, to each his own, you can create whatever you want. It's up to you. But right now, if you don't have the good business practice and not doing right by the people, it's going to come to the light. So if you're going to get in this game, you might as well do right. If not, it's definitely going to show. Someone's going to talk about it, and it's going to be on someone's radar, So I appreciate everyone for tapping in. Still have merch. You can click the link, hit the button on this page. You should be able to get to the link. They have good hoodies, hats, socks, whatever it may be, chargers on the page. And definitely great products that will definitely show the support to this platform. I believe Mother's Day is coming up. A lot of people are going to be buying a lot of gifts. That will be definitely something that you can find on there that you can surprise your mother with, or whoever you want to give a gift to, not necessarily just for Mother's Day. Whatnot. There's still opportunities here if you're in business, looking for business funding, business credit, whatever the case may be. This platform also provides that. If you all have a commercial property, a lounge, club, deal with that all the time. But if you need help with that, this service and our product from this platform can help you with that as well. If you need acts, I have this one particular act. He's very popular. He's well known. For some reason, when he comes out, everybody comes out and show love, and it just pretty much that environment, it just goes to another level. Kind of hard to explain. You just gotta see it for yourself. One of those type of vibes that you don't normally get. It's good for the community. It's good for that commercial space. And it's good for everyone that's connected to it. That's what it's all about. A lot of clubs right now not really doing what they see what needs to be done as far as in its economy. In some clubs that's actually doing pretty well and haven't dropped the beat. Something's going on there, something's being done right. That's what it's about. Doesn't matter the temperature in the room, the time in the economy. If you find these businesses still doing well through this pandemic and everything like that, something's been done correctly. Someone is connected to something that's right, and that's what it's about. Because when you do things right, you can hire people, and it trickle down. It's for leadership, help these youth. The youth can see actually people working together and bonding and unity. That's what it's all about, and giving people what they ask for, and they making home safely for the most part, and they get paid. That's it. That's how simple it is. So when it comes to that expertise, people need placement artists. This is a platform for you as well. Looking for hit records. This is your location. This contact number in there. If you're looking for your product to be mentioned on this platform, looking for marketing and advertising, you can use this platform as well. It doesn't matter whatever the service and the product is, especially in entertainment. It's more than just entertainment here, but we also help with other plethora of different things. The portfolio is pretty nice. So shout out, like I said, Monumental Music Group, EUSE, and of course So Gifted, and that's what it's about. Hi, I'm KD. This is the podcast. See you later.